everyone, I'm Sarai, one of your K-drama hangout reviewers.
Hi everybody, my name is Melody.
Hi guys, I'm Kat.
This week's OMG moment is actually a couple of different moments that have to do with the same character. So I'm talking about when Choi Ji-tae, the ajashi guy acting to be poor, but he's really hella rich. When he, one, finds out that Woo Bin is his half-brother, and two, when he is the one behind Susie's old job, trying to get her back to work for them. So whenever that happened, I thought, okay, this just got really, not necessarily twisted. Well, yes, twisted, because he knows the secret. He knows a lot of stuff, actually. But it just got really interesting because he's behind a lot of stuff all of a sudden in these two different scenes. So we're learning that he really kind of holds all of the cards in this drama. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so it's getting really interesting from his end. So I'm interested and curious to see what he's doing with all of this information that he's collecting on everybody.
So right here is one of our new and kind of old segments that we used to do a while ago when we started this channel, but now we're going to bring it back full force for Uncontrollably Fun, and it's called Print and NG. So every week, Melody, Kat, or I will come out and give this show a print. For this week's episodes, a print if it was really, really good, and an NG if it wasn't that good. So for this week, I am actually going to give both episodes 3 and 4 a print. And I will say, because so many secrets were out and we found out a lot about the characters and what's going on in their lives personally and who knows what. So it was a lot of information this week, and that's really, really, really good. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the rest of the show. But print, definitely print.
Hey guys, so for this week's topic, I kind of chose a little bit more of a deeper topic, and it's about secrets, because we have seen so far that almost every character has some kind of secret that they're holding, and we're slowly starting to see what their secrets are as like a viewer, but the characters are still don't know what's going on. So like with Susie, her secret about having the loan sharks after her, that's slowly being shared to the other characters. But like Ubin's character of his disease, his cancer, he's still trying to hide it, and his secret of why he no longer became a lawyer or pursued being a lawyer is still his secret. It hasn't been shared to anyone except for us viewers. And then with the ajashi guy that's nicknamed Namhyun in her Susie's phone, like you kind of see that his secret is the fact that he's the son of the prosecutor that covered Susie's father's accident. Father's accident?
Yes.
Father's death. Yes. And so you just kind of see how they're all tied together, yet they're all holding secrets that could ultimately like unravel so many friendships, but also kind of clear some other people's names and their like issues of being viewed as a certain way among to the other characters. So I guess with my topic, it's more of, has this ever happened to you, or is this like real life relatable to you, or what do you feel about that?
I think it's very soap opera secretive. I mean, like, we all have secrets that we just don't share with certain people, or we don't share at all. But I think to this extent, it's like soap opera, dramatic, like. But yeah, of course. I mean, you share certain things with certain people. You keep certain things away from certain people for, sometimes for good reason, because either A, they're gossipers and they don't need to know your business, or, you know, B, potentially it could hurt them knowing about it, like Kim Woo Bing's character's sickness is a major factor, and I would imagine, like, if I had a favorite actor who was sick like that, I would be very sad for that person and feel sympathy. And maybe he doesn't want that either. So, um, secrets are kept for good reason, and sometimes they need to be said, and it's just not the right moment. So I guess it all depends. But yeah.
But I feel like there should also be a line that's drawn when you're keeping a secret that's ultimately hurting someone. Like keeping a secret that you know someone who killed someone. Like, I feel like that should be an anonymous tip to a police line. I don't feel like that is something that should be held as a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because when you have that secret, it kind of boils in you over time, and that could end up being your cause and your motive for having a secret revenge plan that could be murderous. So I feel like there should be lines that are drawn. I feel okay. So this is also one of my predictions. So during one of the episodes, they said that there was 3 witnesses that witnessed the car accident, and one was Susie. I think he was one of the other witnesses that witnessed the car accident, which is why he also knows. But she doesn't know that he witnessed it because Susie and her brother think that he's poor, that he's not related to the prosecutor or anything like that. So I think he was one of the witnesses, and he would watch over Susie, like, secretly, and kind of approached her in a manner that made it seem like he was trying to help her, and that's how they met.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone, like Susie and her brother, still think that he's, like, poor, even though he's obviously not. And then maybe why he was bringing the fruit basket is because he was going to confess to her, maybe, or, like, try to give her good news about maybe, yeah, like what you were saying, that maybe he had news about the car accident to try and make her feel better, but then he overheard Susie talking to his dad and all that.
I don't think that he is a witness to the accident of her father, because he, if I interpreted it correctly, he found out about it by overhearing his father talking to the assemblyman about it, because he had, like,
But I
gone
think
to take
he
water.
found out that he covered it up. Not necessarily about the accident, but the fact that he covered it up.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
Okay. My prediction has to do with the Ajashi.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I predict that the Ajashi has ulterior motives. Like, he has something that we don't know or that he's not telling us. And I'm wondering if it's for his own gain or for his father's gain or what. Because I think he has sincere feelings for Susie, but his actions are so secretive at this point. I don't know his motives. I don't know his intentions.
I know.
As much as I want to think he's going to be a nice guy, I don't understand why he's playing this poor guy to to Susie and to her brother. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out why, and it's making me, like, want to keep watching for more episodes to find out what the heck is going on, because I don't know if I trust him or not.
We haven't found out how Susie and Ajashi first met in the first place, have we?
That's true. We haven't heard that yet. So that's another thing. And then he was coming that night to give her, like, some sort of gift basket or package or something.
Right.
So I feel like he had some news, or he must have had something to tell her too. So I'm wondering what that was.
I feel like maybe, this is part of predictions, I guess, kind of. I feel like maybe he was going to her with a fruit basket saying, I know what my father did, and like trying to apologize, maybe apologize in place of his father. I don't know why else he would be taking a fruit basket to a complete stranger.
I
I'm kind of confused, but then again, kind of not a little confused. He was the cause of Susie's accident whenever he took her purse. So at one point, the who she calls Ajashi, and has him in her phone as husband. Um, he saw it all happen. He knows that secret, and he said something. I want to know who this guy is that almost got his girlfriend killed to protect my father. Whenever he said that, I thought, okay, so he planned that, but then again, I was like, okay, wait, he planned like just to take her purse or whatever, to take her evidence. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm literally like figuring this out right now, like talking it out. I have to talk it out sometimes. But yeah, so he took his purse, her purse, and he was just gonna take the evidence from her. He was not planning on a car coming out and hitting her. So I'm assuming we haven't found out who it was that took her to the hospital, though. We don't know if it's Wu Bin that took her to the hospital or if it was Ajashi that took her to the hospital. I'm assuming that it was Wu Bin, but then again, we kind of don't know. I don't know. I feel
based
like,
on the
But
trailer.
he came after.
no, he saw it all happen.
But yeah, but he came after. Like, it shows the scene where Wu Bing is on the floor next to the wall crying, and then he's coming in after, and he sees that the brother is in the younger brother's in the arms with the best friend, and he then looks on the side and notices that he's there, like,
Oh, okay.
crying.
I guess whenever that scene happened, I just assumed that he had always been there.
Same here, but I think I'm basing this off the previews that we saw, like when the drama was first starting to come out, but prior to even it coming out and starting, there was this scene where Luzbin is running into the hospital with Susie and his aunt,
Okay.
and their outfits match. So I think Luzbin brought her in, but Ajashi followed because
Right.
one, he witnessed it. Two, he wanted to figure out why Kim Luzbin was protecting his father, and then three, because Susie was injured and he obviously loves her, and
Yeah.
not even be married to this chick that killed
Susie's father.
God. Yeah.
I was confused
Oh wait,
whenever.
so she's the girl who killed his father, the father?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was missing. Okay, now I'm caught up because I didn't know that. Oh well, I didn't think of that.
She was the girl that killed her father and then was sent to America, who is the daughter of prosecutor's best friend, and that guy ended up like protecting prosecutor's father-in-law's company and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's not happened. But then prosecutor has son who is Ajashi, who is half brother of Kim Woo Bin, who
Right.
they both have that's a messed up love triangle now that I'm thinking about it.
That's it for this week's review of Uncontrollably Fun, episodes 3 and 4. So tune in next week for the next review. If you want to follow any of us on social media, those links will be down below. And make sure and tune in next week to see if any of our predictions come true. If you have any predictions about any of the secrets that are going on or anything that's going to be revealed, let us know. We'd love to talk with you about it. Until then, keep it dramatic. Bye.
Bye.